Once upon a time, in the whimsical town of Duckburg, Donald Duck found himself standing before an enormous library. His eyes widened as he pushed open the grand wooden doors. He was on a quest to find a mysterious book. But little did he know that this library was unlike any other. As Donald tiptoed inside, he was instantly greeted with a sight that made his feathers ruffle in surprise. The library was filled with floating books that danced gracefully through the air. Each book giggled and left trails of sparkles wherever they went. Quack, quack. Donald muttered softly to himself. "I've never seen anything like this." Donald tried to stay quiet, his webbed feet tiptoeing cautiously across the polished wooden floors. He peered around corners, trying not to disturb the enchanted atmosphere. Every once in a while, a book swooped down to him, grinning playfully and circling his head before fluttering away. Feeling curious, Donald watched a particularly old and dusty tome glide towards him, its pages rustling like whispers. "Are you the book I'm searching for?" he asked it, half expecting the book to giggle and fly off like the others. Indeed it did. The book chuckled, its cover creased like a mischievous grin, and zoomed around him in circles. Determined to discover what magic lay within these books, Donald followed it deeper into the library. With every step, more and more books joined, gliding alongside him like excited friends. Donald couldn't help but laugh. His adventurous spirit had awakened. In the heart of this magical library, he found a podium surrounded by books that floated in harmony around it. A massive book lay open on the pedestal, its illuminated pages shimmering with stories never told. "Aha!" exclaimed Donald, realizing that this must be the book his heart had been drawn to find. As he approached, the giant book began to glow, casting a rainbow of colors across the room. Donald flipped its colossal pages with wonder, discovering enchanted tales of adventure, bravery, and laughter. Immersed in the stories, Donald almost lost track of time until the books began to guide him back to the library door. Not so soon, Donald thought, but the books nudged him gently, reminding him there were many more adventures to have. With a wave of his hand and a promise to return, Donald exited the library. He carried with him the joys of his magical experience and a tummy full of giggles from the playful books. As the door gently closed behind him, the library hummed, ready to greet anyone willing to dream in its enchanted halls. Donald walked away, his heart filled with warmth, a spark of magic twinkling in his eye, and he knew he'd be back for another adventure soon.